Charlie's Angels, reboot, boop, boop, boop. Live action Jasmine. And the Twilight Girl too. You know how we do. Hey, Charlie's Angels, reboot. My bad. Welcome back, Swag Team. It's your boy, the Swagologist, back again with another movie review, and today we are doing Charlie's Angels. Now, I know there's a lot of hoopla about it being a terrible movie. The Twilight Girl's in it, so she's bad actor, it's horrible, blah, 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 blah. And the box office shows that it's terrible because of this and that and all this craziness. And there's also the other side where men don't like watching action movies because the girl's in it, blah, 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 blah. What it boils down to, this movie is one of those films that people didn't ask for or whatever, or people like don't really care about this franchise anymore. But I had a good time with this film. I did enjoy it. And the person they're hating on the most, as in Kristen Stewart, who's playing Sabina Wilson in this film, did an excellent job as her character in this film. And she kind of plays on to the things that y'all don't like about her. And in this film, but her character is like one of those like annoying friends, and a lot of people are annoyed by the way she acts. And I think in this movie she plays into that and is perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's breathing hard in every action scene, which is not the case. She's actually nailed her character in this film. So if you don't like her in anything outside of Twilight, you'll like her in this, I believe. And if you don't like her in anything including Twilight, I think you'll like her outside of this. But you gotta put your pre prejudices towards Kristen Stewart aside. Now, not everybody's like that. Some people don't like this movie, and that's fine. Film is subjective. But what I'm saying is, if you don't like it and you haven't even seen it, you should see it before you judge it. You know what I'm saying? Don't judge it on the box office. Don't judge it on Rotten Tomatoes. Don't judge it just purely off of what I'm saying. Judge it off your own free will by going to see it first and then make an adjustment there. Because like I said, Kristen Stewart as Sabina Wilson nails her role in this film, and this movie is dripping. Like, the swag on this movie is straight girl power. It's dripping with girl power all over this thing. I think a lot more girls will love this. Little girls will love this, because between the ages from 7 to about, I would say 16, 17, look like those other girls were in the film, all of them at the end of the movie gave it a clap and ovation for the film, for sure. Like I said, I enjoyed it, had a good time with it. At first, I was going to give it a straight B when I was watching it, because the pacing of the action scenes were kind of weird. Like the action scenes were like kind of in like TV action scenes or something, or just like real close up and then back out and then close up and then like missing stuff that's going on at first. And then later on, the action scenes started picking up and getting way smoother and way better. So that was interesting. But at first I was like, oh, the action scenes are like this, it's going to be terrible. But the action scenes ended up smoothing out, being a little bit more better, cut a little bit better. So I enjoyed that. Patrick Stewart, I think it's Sir Patrick Stewart. But anyway, Patrick Stewart was awesome in this. I liked him as the OG Bosley. And they showed love to the older films. I'm not going to say how, but they did show love to the older films. There were some cool cameos in this movie. The new face on the team who plays Jane Kano, she was awesome. I really liked her character. I think she's going to be a really good actor. I like to see her in more things. Hopefully something that people don't have their prejudice on. Like when I was watching her, I was like, oh, I'd love to see her in a Marvel film as somebody. Don't know who, but it'd be really cool to see her as a new up-and-coming actress in a Marvel film. Naomi Scott did really well, aka Jasmine from Aladdin's live-action Jasmine. She did really good in her role as Hoffman. You know what I'm saying? As Alina Hoffman, she did a really good job in this role. She was funny. I had good times with her throughout the film. Elizabeth Banks as another Bosley, because Bosley is basically a rank in the Charlie's Angels world, or at least in this franchise. And she did a great job in her role as Bosley. And they did something with that character that I didn't expect, so that was cool. They did something with a lot of these characters that I didn't expect that was really neat. I really enjoyed that. They got this cool guy called the Saint. He's pretty cool. Can't wait for y'all to see him in the film. But like I said, I like the action sequences. Some of the comedy felt forced a little bit sometimes, but I had a good time with it overall with the comedy. Especially towards the end. Like once the movie gets in the second half, it is awesome. It's really good in the second half. The first beginning in the middle, I was about to give it just straight a B, but later on, I ended up the movie growing on me, and I liked it a lot more throughout. And like I said, they pay homage to the older ones, which was neat. I like that. Like I said, I like the original song, the Charlie's Angels. Come on, Lucy Lou. And my girl Drew, you know what I'm saying? I like the old school song, but I like this new song too. You know what I'm saying? The new one, but your girl Cyrus. Don't call me an angel. Hey, that jump me bumping with this, like with the movie playing, and the music went really well with the movie. The music soundtrack. Like a lot of the songs were, of course, a whole lot of, like I said, this movie is dripping. I'm talking about dripping with girl power. Like I think girls will connect to this movie more than me being a male will. So I definitely recommend, if you're a woman out there and you have a daughter, to take her on out and go see this, because like I said, it is dripping with girl power, and I think y'all will have a good time with it and enjoy it for what it is. And I enjoyed what the message the movie gave. I enjoyed the style that the movie had, like the swag it had. So my SwagU grade for Charlie's Angels would have to be a solid A. I'm giving a solid A because at first I was giving it a B. I was looking at this movie, I was enjoying it, but I was like, it's just okay, paint by the numbers. I already know what's about to happen here. And then gear shift, boy, there's a major gear shift in like the middle of this movie. And then after that, it gets really interesting and good, and I really had a good time with it. And you know, something happened that I was not expecting, and they got me. So that was awesome, because I was like expecting, it was like paint by the numbers. I know what's about to happen. I know this. Yeah, okay. And I was like, I knew it. And then, whoa, all right, gear shift. And then they gear shift again. And I was like, oh, okay, I see you. I see you. Okay, all right. Oh, and by the way, there are mid-credit scene, well, like a during credit scene. There's like a during credit scene, like soon as the credits start, there's something going on, and then there's like a mid-credit scene as well. So make sure you stay for that. But yeah, Charlie's Angels was good. I enjoyed it a lot. It wasn't great. It wasn't A plus, but it was definitely A, and I think it's definitely something that definitely all women and little girls should see, but men, you should give it a shot too, because I think y'all have a good time with it and have some good action. And I mean, women kicking ass is just as fun as men kicking ass. So definitely go give it a shot. If you're new here and you're trying to join the swag team, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, or hit it right here when it pops up on the side. Also, if you want to be the first to the swag team, see a video when it pops up on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe button first, join the swag team, then you get that bell so you never miss out on any swag that drops on the channel. Also, we have a Facebook or Twitter and IG. The Facebook's the same as the channel, The Swagologist, but you can also hit me up on Twitter, on IG, @SwagologistD. That is @SwagologistD. You hit me up on any of the social media sites. We can talk all things SwagU, all things Swagologist, and all things Charlie's Angels. Also, if you like this review, make sure you give the channel a big thumbs up. It helps with the channel. But if you didn't like it, I ain't tripping. Look at Jordan, I ain't pipping. But make sure you hit me up on those social media sites in the comment section below about Charlie's Angels. Let me know how you feel about it. Are you excited to see it now that I gave you my review? Did it help you decide whether you want to see it or not see it? If you didn't, if you don't like the movie and you've seen it, let me know how you felt, like your theories and thoughts in the comment section below and on the social media sites. But if you have seen it and you liked it and you agree with what I said, let's still have a conversation in the comment section and also on the social media sites. I would love to hear from you. But until the next video, I love y'all 3000. I'll holla. Peace.